Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to present my paper about diachronic analysis of Cirebon city boundary change utilizing geographic information system. And this paper is part of our research on the digitalization of historical and cultural landscape spatial transformation in Cirebon city that has a research grant in 2023 from the Minister of Education, Culture, Research and Technology, Republic of Indonesia. Beside me, this is paper with our, I did this paper with our colleagues, Yuliani and Gali, and we are from Architecture Department, Faculty of Engineering, University of Pancasila. This paper will be divided into 6 parts, background research problem, and research method, and then discussion and result, and then the conclusion of this research, and the last is the implication. Okay, we start the background of this research. Transformation of spatial city form is something that can happen in almost all cities in the world. In general, this occurs due to the influence of social, political, and economic condition in the city. The influence of political power is period can have an impact of change in the shape of the city, such as regional boundaries, sits in the city center, and city elements such as building, park, roads, vegetation, and so on. One of the historical city in Indonesia whose urban change can still be traced is Cirebon city, which is in a province of Java, West Java in Indonesia. Cirebon is a royal city that was once victorious during the Cirebon Kingdom in the 15th to 17th centuries. In this development, from the start of the Cirebon Kingdom, then shifting to the colonial period, VOC and Dutch government is the colonial, to the Republic of Indonesia today. Many elements of the city were built, but many were also destroyed. During the development of this period, the boundaries area may also shift, shrink, or expand. For example, in the map on the left, the territory of the Cirebon Kingdom changed according to the period of the sultans in the Cirebon Kingdom. That is before the VOC and influence of Cirebon. From the time of the Cirebon Kingdom, it can be seen that the Cirebon region continues to change along with change in influence political power in Cirebon city. So it does not rule out of the possibility that the influence of the territories under the colonial government and the Republic of Indonesia also changed. To see change and the cause of the change in every period can be traced using the diachronic analysis method. Meanwhile, change in spatial of city element in each period can be displayed using a GIS. By using GIS, information about city element that appear and disappear in each historical layer can be documented and overlaid so that the change that occur can be seen clearly. This is the advantage of GIS. As for this research purposes is identifying change in the spatial pattern of Cirebon city based on element and city boundaries using a diachronic analysis method based on GIS. This research is a historical research conducted in a year in 2023. That was a stage research method for this research. The first stage was data collected using literature study and in-depth interview with key informant. This research is historical research and was conducted in a year. There was a stage research method for this research. The first stage was data collected using literature study and in-depth interview with key informant. The second stage was analysis using diachronic method. In this stage, the period was divided into 3 phases: Cirebon Kingdom, colonial period, and Republic of Indonesia period. Every element that was built in every period and still exists until now was documented. After that, we check that change have occurred and due to what influence. It is because of political, social culture condition or because of social economic condition. After everything is documented per period, attribute and information that have been arranged based on periodization and are covered into spatial form using the GIS method. And the attribute of GIS we using period of political power, city center, historical man-made element, and a nature element. And the result of research are in the Cirebon Kingdom period. The kingdom center moved to Witana in the north of Dalam Agung Pakumwati in south of the city. In this period, the kingdom also built Pakumwati Palace, which was the center of kingdom and government. After the palace was built bigger, the orientation of the palace shifted to the south, to the north, facing alun-alun, and the kingdom built Kuta Wall for city boundaries called Kuta Nagari. In colonial period, VOC built the port. The city center moved from the Keraton area to the port area. In the 1819, VOC was taken over by Dutch government. After that, the colonial government improved the quality of the city. One of them was changing the Bacin River into the Bahagia Strait and building the Sukalila Canal. In 1906, the colonial government changed the status of the royal city, became Gemeente Cirebon, and the city of Cirebon was built as a city crossed by railway line. This time in NKRI period. In this time, in NKRI period, the city status changed from Gemeente to Cirebon city, and right now has covered around 3.7 hectares in city function as a trade and service center. The Dutch government building was taken over to become the Cirebon City Government Office, and the city designed as a part of province of West Java. In 2018, the Palimanan Toll Road was inaugurated, making Cirebon City more developed. And we can see from tracing each period of power using diachronic analysis and GIS, we can map change in the city spatial. And what element of the city appear and then disappear can be seen from the period of Cirebon Kingdom until the Republic of Indonesia on this time. The city element have been more and more so that the city boundaries become wider. The number of city elements such as building, road, port, canal, river, and being built and continue to increase according to need because the number of city residents is increasing, thus requiring the more complex facilities. So this is the conclusion of this research. During the Cirebon Kingdom, the city boundary were marked by Kuta Wall, known as Kuta Nagari, through the Jagabayan Post, which later turned into the mosque. During the colonial period, administrative boundaries were created to easily manage resources in their area. Setting regional boundaries is indicated by the strengths and weakness of the political, economic, and social influence of government in certain period. Diachronic analysis with GIS, you can provide a comprehensive and visual representation of states in Cirebon city changing process, offering valuable insight into its historical development and the factor influencing in spatial evolution. And the implication of this research, the research result can be used as information for city management, planning, and development in order to support a sustainability city for Cirebon city. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much.